Greetings and welcome to Dyson Sphere Project. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of this awesome game. Where last episode just got all of this set up, or pretty much this one, together with the strange matter. And yeah, in this episode I very much want to improve on our current design. Because, well, not our current design, but as you can see here, our throughput is abysmal even, because diamonds are lacking quite heavily. So what I think we should do today is pretty much go and find kimberlite ore. If you look in here, kimberlite ore is the one that makes directly into diamonds, and it's one of the last things we need because we have the fractile silicon, we have the optical crystal, we have unipolar magnets, but we need spiniformal stalagmites and the kimberlite. So yeah, I think we should go and kind of find them at some setup and do a nice diamond production. So if we get that, we can do the advanced recipe for diamond. And if we get the other one, we can do the advanced recipe for carbon nanotubes. And if you get those two advanced productions, would be very good in terms of increase the production quite heavily. So I might set that up on our lava world that has kind of become our production hub right here. So let's see if we can't find a place where it's at. Also just checking out our Dyson Sphere, looking very nice. Slowly getting built, so that is very good. In terms of production, things have gone down a small amount, mostly because we are lacking the strange matter, and as soon as we get the diamonds, we will increase our production quite heavily in terms of science production as well. So now for a bit of travel. I have been looking a bit at the map here to find a good one, and what it looks like if we go to, let's see where it's at, Mismar. That's gonna be our designated one, because that has spine-formed stalagmite crystal, kimberlite ore, and organic crystals. Pretty much a very nice thing to get, because then we can also skip this production with the plastic and just go directly into crystals. At least that's what it seems like. So that will make it much easier to scale without having to worry too much about the plastic setup. So we have 42 miners. I just want to bring a bit more before we go. Let's see, let's go this way for a second and just fill up. Oh, we went completely wrong way. Okay, there we are. I had to go this way, I think. Yeah, there we are, much better. So let's go to right here and just get a few things. Please land. Belts should probably grab a bit more than we have it. We'll bring some solar panels as well. That is an extremely easy way to power things. Of course, we can also just take energy exchanges, and that could also be fun to try. Might try that on the new planets and just have them charge at the lava world. Yeah, I think that'll be quite good. Inserters, let's get 100 more. We have some, and let's grab just a few power poles. It's fine. Let's just grab 50 more of you. No, not you. I will have them, and then some miners. There we are. I think this will be quite good for our current needs. Might get some space warp as well, but we can always just fly them there. And nothing to still up. So let's go on a little trip and let's get those crystals. So now it's just about finding where's that. I'm gonna look forward to the day when the devs put in some kind of in system where we can map where we want to go. Okay, so it's towards this one. Let's see here, so it must be that one. Yeah, look at that, it's 5 something light years away. So here we go. Let's go over this way. Now while we're going there, luckily our Dyson Sphere is still being built back home. Of course we'll have to increase the production of that a bit as well going forward. But yeah, won't do it too fast. I'm taking my time on this first playthrough and just enjoying figuring out everything. So we almost missed Mars. Seems like a very, very good little universe. Or solar system even. Misma 1, Misma 2. And this break right there. Let's see, this is a 2-planet system. What do we have here? Oh, all 3 on this one. That's an insane planet. And no, solar energy is pretty bad, so let's get it flown in instead. Up here. Solar energy is even worse, but luckily we can just go to this one. And I think we'll do what's it called? Transport with logistic drones. Or transport with the accumulators to get the power here. That seems like that will be the best situation. It is a water world. Oh, a red planet. Oh, this is quite beautiful. Oh, it has oil as well. This is an insane planet. That would actually be good getting everything from here. Nice. So let's start to set up a bit of production. Do you bring any oil extracts? We actually brought oil extracts as well in case you want to grab that at the same time. That would actually not be a bad idea. So let's just place one here. I'm just going to turn off God mode as it's easy to use without it. And let's place down one of you to grab everything from this area. Also the oil, in case you want to use more back home. Back home even. Also want to add in some power. And let's take it to the what's going to be North or South Pole. I think that's quite nice having it up there. So let's try this. Please build up this way. Let's see what else we have up here. Oh, we have some iron veins. That would also be quite nice to get. Doesn't really matter where we place this. I'm just a sucker for it, making it look at least somewhat organized. As some of you know. Or at least as most of you know. So why don't we set it up over here? So we want... This is going to give 41 if we do one of these. So what if we do, let's see... Firstly, let's get a planetary tower down. Be right here. Then we will hook up what we need. We have 1, 2, 3 spots here, so let's just move it up 1. And up there. Just do, let's see, 45 should be enough for what we need. I don't want to go completely overkill. So on this one, I want to get some space warpers. Just 100, that'll be fine. Remote demand. And then from here, we'll deliver it to the other towers if needed. Just 8 to deliver it around. We'll also have, let's see, I'd like to get some empty and some full accumulators. That'll be supplied to the network. And you'll just store, let's do 100 at a time. Remote demand. Hopefully we have some in storage somewhere. We might have to hook that up at some point so the one where we have them at actually delivers here. Otherwise we'll just have this one to collect them if that is good enough. Just give you a few. Will you be able to travel as soon as the warpers are here to the different area? Because we think we should have some in storage. Hopefully we haven't used them all yet. We should at least be filling them at a somewhat decent speed. If we're not using it all back at our home planet. There goes those. Yeah, we're complete out of these, but that we will easily solve. That is perfect. Oh, it only brought 100. Huh. I actually thought it would bring everything it could every trip. Oh well, that's fine. Let's get some belts. Doesn't need to be overly fast. Probably don't need a splitter. I just do it for future expansion if we have to do it. From here you'll go down this way and in. There we have the loop we need. You'll be at discharge. As soon as... oh wait, might just have to give this some power for it to work. Which we have absolutely nothing of. So let's just do a few of these just to generate a small amount of power to get things off the ground. We should probably just have brought some accumulators in this one. That could actually have worked. Oh well. Let's see, now that's charging. With the small amount of power we're generating from here. And then it'll send out to get some accumulators as soon as we can. So all of this is now hooked up. Where did I place the other things we just did? Organic as well. Ah, there we are. So over this way. Let's just show them on the map. Much easier to find once in a while if we do this. Oh, that's a horrible way to go. Oh well, that is fine. And in these, we will start to hook up the things we need. Let's get some miners. Let's get a massive amount of them going. There we are. Let's get ourselves some belts. Let's get you guys from over here. Let's see. Please go in, all of you. There we are. And into that one. That should work. Then we just need the power. We'll have to worry a bit about this until we get the power transported here. At our current little predicament. Yeah, no power at all. It's going to be a few megawatts of power. This is going to consume a lot more because of that current setup. That's fine. Might have to travel back and forth a few times since we didn't bring any accumulators. So I want you to output. That'll be this one. You can just max out as much as you want. Here are some for you to travel back and forth. And some warpers that we can just locally demand up to 100. And storage. That should get that going. Power wise, it's power yours as well. It will also get done at some point. Oil, not really that interested in that. And now we can get the crystal from here, just drag it across the land. Across one of these lines to get organic crystals. Let's see, there we are. let's just get all of you placed down. And get a ton of crystals. That's going to be very good. And that's a bit annoying. But that should tap at least all the veins if we do that. And you guys can go from here to there. In. And let's get this show on the road with all these crystals. There we are. A bit of power for all of you. There's a lot more things we can get here as soon as we get to a point where that actually makes sense to do. Yeah, and you're not going anywhere. We'll have to fix our accumulator filling on the lava planet, because then it should start to deliver it as soon as that happens. And hopefully we'll fly it all back again afterwards. Why don't we leave it here and hopefully... oh wait. Hopefully things will start to work even without me being here. Let's go this way. And let's take you in. That's a horrible line. And you'll be organic crystals out. I'll supply a maximum amount of that. That would be very good. So now for the main reason we're actually here. And that was for the kimberlite ore. And we have some... obvious... oh, it's right there. How much is that? Yeah, this is the entire deposit we have there. Let's check over here. This was the entire deposit of organic crystals. The entire deposit of... can't you see it? Oh, we're looking at the wrong one. Here. That's the entire deposit of this. That one, and then the kimberlite ore is somewhere else that we had to set it up. Yo, right here. You couldn't fear just go to this one. Just doing a long line, or we can just place one right here. Why don't we just drag a line for now? We did bring some belts anyway, so we might have enough for it. Let's just go out to it first and see if we can actually find it. It should be over here somewhere. Ah, there we are. Good. Let's just get this water filled in so we have room. And now to get even more. Yeah. Let's just get one just down here. Very good. So you can go out this way. Down to here, up to here, and over to there. In and in. Could also use some drone to transport it. Build-wise, it is a bit expensive, but won't require any more power going forward. So in that regard, it might be better to just get drones. Well, let's just distract the belts. It's fine. It's fine. Famous last words, but hopefully it'll work. Now to get the power poles back with us. So as soon as we power this, it will start to work. Right here, please. And should we even set up any solar? 77%. It is free power, so it might be good, but I think 45 is going to be enough anyway, so the rest would just kind of be wasted. Place down even more. Unless we actually run out of production capabilities. Oh, let's just connect it up over here. I think we skip you, can't we? Yeah, we can. Good. Please continue this way. And we're quite close to having all of this hooked up. To be honest, it might just be easy just placing down planetary logistics that flies to interstellar ones. Instead of all these belts even. We'll try it on the next planets. I think we already did it on one of them. But yeah, now I've committed to this. Even though it might be a bit stupid. Good. And you will be a kimberlite or out. Also just to maximum. So that should be everything we need for this to work. Now the only thing we're lacking is pretty much our accumulate. Oh, look at that! 500 in transit. We finally got enough power to request it, so why don't we just stay here until the power is back online. And then this will pretty much power our entire setup here, I think. I know it says 128, but that's mostly because these are draining 50 at a time. Oh, sorry, 60. So we'll also hook up the iron ore while we're here. Just because we are always going to be lacking iron. And then we'll at least have some that's producing. And since it's going to max out at some point, I don't think it's going to be a bad idea to do it. At least I can't see why it would be a bad idea. And go away water. Yeah, and I'd like to hook all of you up. So here goes to there. You can pretty much just go out this way and hook up the other one. Right here. And you should probably just go over this way. Yeah, that is looking looking very good. That is looking very, very good. Here's some power for you. Let's make sure that you can throw out the iron ore in case it's needed. And you can have some more ships in case that is needed as well. So how far is the ship? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Here comes the power. And let's see if this is enough to get this show on the road. Oh, thank God it didn't leave. I forgot to set the output here. That's 45 megawatts. That's gonna power all of this. Lacking a bit right now, but then again, as soon as this is full, it won't be an issue. Let's set it to 200 instead, so we have a bit of a buffer before it goes. Hopefully this will get delivered somewhere else when needed, because I do have quite a bit of a surplus of them at the moment. Not optimal, but it works. So here goes the iron. This is going to get delivered to everything. No need for any more, because these only require 12. It's going to require 25 kilowatts running a max, so that's more than enough. How about all ore over here? That is also looking good. We're getting all of them in. That means we can start to request this back at our home planet. So if we're looking here, this one, 1 to 1, we can easily transport it. This one, 2 to 2, we can just fly it back. And this one is just used directly. So I'll make the diamonds probably, and what's it called? The nanotubes maybe on a different planet and just ship it from there. Because I want the massive production, that's not technology but just things on the lava world, since it has a ton of power. I think that'll be good. So let's leave this for now. Look at all that beautiful things flying in. And let's go back home. The ship is already traveling as well. So yeah, let's go back to the lava planet, set up this production, and see if we can't get a lot more working. Let's see, Bunda is not where we want to go. We want to go to right here. So bye planets, let's go home. And that should be working quite successful right now. It has all the ships, it has all the things it needs. And we will get what we need to increase production massively. And they use for the titanium crystal, which is also gonna be much easier to make now that we can actually skip plastic. Does plastic have any other use other than organic crystal? I can't remember I've seen any. I might be wrong though. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, did we miss something? Where are we going? Oh, we missed the home world. Let's do a bit of a turn. And there we are. Oh, let's not get stuck out in the middle of nowhere yet again. Thank God a warp is this easy to turn in. Otherwise I would have been in serious trouble right there. So let's see, and stop. Look at that. The Dyson Sphere. Oh, it makes me giddy just looking at it. Just wait. I think it's been a while since you've seen it from the South 1. It looks massive from there. Just look at this. You are a beauty. Let's go to our production area right here. So right now we have it over here. So if we just set up maybe one of crystal productions just above here, then we'll be quite good. Which way is the fastest? Oh, just flying to the right. And before we do that, I just want to check on our charging capabilities at the moment. We have this many making accumulators. How's that looking? Oh, we have 6,500 in storage. That is perfect. Oh, you're not requesting any because you don't have any. Is that why? Okay, let's see if that actually makes these get requested. Maybe we just fill them all. Let's give you some power. If that was the case, then we just have 6,000 storage and all the empty ones will just get requested here and used. That would actually be perfect. So how's the power looking? Oh, we have a ton being used to charge. So we're producing more than enough in terms of these. These are actually insanely strong right now. And we're just lacking accumulators. But then again, this many is more than enough for me. At least for now. If we run lower than that and this goes like below 1,000, would be a good time to start crafting more again. But so far it actually seems very good. So where is our current setup then? That is all titanium one to the other way. Let's get a new setup going. Oh, look at our power system, it looks so good. And we have filled on everything except our crystals. Let's fill you in. That gives us this entire spot to work with. Let's see, where is it? It cuts off. Away lava. So all of these are 1, so it is actually all the way up here. That means we might be able to fit in 2 at a time. And yeah, that seems to be the case. 500 kilowatts. That's an insane amount of power. Okay, so all of this is an area. 2, 4, 6, 8. Do one here, can we do one over here? We actually can. But I'd rather do a massive setup for diamonds. Since it only requires 1, we can actually make it incredibly big. So 1, 2, 3. Should we still go with that setup? 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So this is right in the middle. So we start on the right side, and then we'll have this copper vein mined out at some point. And let's just build out this way. So it has, let's see, if you start with kimberlites. So 1 to 1 every 2 seconds, that means we can do 60 in a row. To do 1 full belt. That is a lot. And we can do 6 of them. Now you can do 6 full belts if you do it all the way. Then it's all about if this can supply that much. We'll see. And now use all my belts, so that's actually a bit of an issue. Well, let's try this. We can also do 30-30. That might actually be better to do that. 30 long. With belts on the outside. So let's take our smelting. What if we hook you up out here somewhere? See, that's gonna be... Does belt fit in between there? No, it has to move over 1 more. So right there. That'll be 1 out with 2 going in. So these we can do 4 of this kind of setup. 1, 2. No, just 1. There. Then 1, 2. Then we have 1 right there. Let's get the belts down before we do this. It always makes it easy to see. So you'll be in. You'll be out. You'll be in. You'll be in. Out. And you'll be in here. That's 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do 1 more. And 1 there, there, and then in. That fits quite nicely in here. Gives a bit of room over this way. But that's everything this one can supply in terms of diamonds, and that will give us 4 lanes of compressed diamonds out if we do 8 full lanes in. Why did they even say that? Which recipe was I looking at that actually had that that ratio? None of them. Oh yeah, it's because of crafting speed. Wow, this is gonna be a lot. So it'll take 6 to fill 1 belt. That means we'll do 2 lines, but that means we'll need 50 on each line. Okay, yeah, so we only took half belts in, so that's why. Let's see, where was my math that wrong? Yet again. So you'll be our current little setup here. So you will go from the back. That means the outside one will go from over here. Exactly, the inside one will actually be... Let's see, you will output diamonds for days. Diamonds, just maximum stack that. You'll get And down here, we just get the warpers in by itself. Just local requests. Oh, wait, oh, no. Can I clear it? That might be able to fix it and they'll go back. And stop that. There we are. And you'll get those to supply them. And drones. Not going to be that many, you'll just get a few. And then we'll have to hook all of this up to the inside one. Like all. Remote demand. That we're already getting them requested. Perfect. Because that is power from the other planet. I probably don't want that. I probably want the power from here instead. So can we fit you in right here? Charge you. That's 5,000. That's gonna make us 5,000 diamonds. Perfect. And then we'll take you right here to there. You'll go this way and go in, and then you'll go out this way all the way to right here. Of course, we're lacking items. That's something we'll have to fix. Don't do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we fit 5 in? How that look power wise? I've been wondering about that since last time. Seems like it's overlapping good enough, so we'll do 5. That's also easy to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then we can do 6 sets of 5. Then we'll have 30. Then do the same on the other side and have 1 full build going out. That's half. Oh, unless we go directly into a copper vein. Do we just have enough room for it? 5, 10, 15, 20. No, not quite. We'll stay with this for now. Then we'll do the same on the opposite side and say that is gonna be our current setup. Let's go down this way and hook up even more diamonds. Looking forward to watching this in action. And let's get this one. You'll stop at 4 for now. So that is already going in. These. So let's just quickly go back, grab some more belts, and then we'll continue building this. I'll see you in a minute. And we're back, guys. By the power of editing and magic, we now have our belts. I have set up just a small amount in here, and we are finally ready to hook up these and start to produce the diamonds. I didn't want to do it before you guys were here, so let's just do a quick hookup. Shouldn't take more than a few seconds, and watch all the diamonds flow. Let's see here. Oh, and in the break between with me getting the belts, I did notice one thing that required plastic, and it is a pretty major one. That is our particle broadband. And pretty much all our plastic should be siphoned into this one now, that we can finally get it out of a crystal production, which took an insane amount. So that is very good, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Let's get the rest of you hooked up. You still require just a few. Of belts, but that will hook up in just a second. Then we'll have diamonds for days. I'm guessing a lot more than we actually need going forward. Well, at least for a few minutes. Hopefully a bit more than that, but yeah. So there we are. Now we have diamonds galore. That is working very nicely. So for the next thing I want to do in today's episodes, this one is not needed. We have that back at the other planets. But then we have the titanium here, so it might be better making it on this one. But I want to set up our carbon nanotubes. That is the next massive one we have to do. That is making chemical facilities. Do we have any on us? Oh, we have a ton. Let's go to the opposite side here and set up a massive chemical furnace setup. And let's see, this is where this one counts out. So what if we just get you as far this way as we can? Will there be enough space if we do it here? Let's just have a little look-see. So this one is in chemical plants. Start over here somewhere. That gives us a bit of room in between as I want. We want to make, this one's already being made fire ice, this one will be made from here. That takes 2 every 4 seconds, that takes 1 every 2 seconds, that means we can do 30 down again. But do you want to get them on 1 belt? So 2 to 4 seconds, yeah, we should probably just get them on 1 belt, so that's going to require a ton. Will be a belt going out, you'll be some belts going in on both sides. And then we just need to fill it out all the way to the end, right through our mining area. Well, that's typical. We'll just move those on the side and we should be hopefully somewhat good. Well, let's see. So as I said, they're not going to take that many. 1 every 2 seconds, so each belt can supply 60. And we're not going to fit in that many. But let's just get what we can in here. Oh, and should probably mark it out as well this way. And you can go, let's get the foundation down, just fill all this in up to this area. So you might be able to fit in, what's going to be 2 more. You'll be right here. Belt out, you, and a belt in. And that's about as much as we can fit into this. Then we can always do a second one up here. But for now, this is fine. And let's just fill as many in as possible. And to do this, I'll just go into guard mode for a second, as that will make this a lot easier to do. Production. So here, can't go further than that. Then we can take the next robot. Okay, good. I had to set the recipe. That's perfect. There we are. Let's do the next 2 as well. I don't want to worry about this anytime soon. That one and right here. Let's move that one. That looks quite good, just as a starting point. It means we'll do belts going this way. The same over here. You'll go down to there. Let's get these 2. In theory, we could take these 2 from the same belt. But if we want to make this all the way around the planet at some point, I kind of want to have it. As I said, we can do 60 in a row. Yeah, pretty much 60 in a row, or 30 and 30 at least. So that's going to be quite good. Let's see, what is the next? Now we need to get the inputs. We'll just hook those up as well with this little setup. Luckily, it is quite easy to do. You can just go over here, please. Oh, you can go in there. That's the easiest place for the robots. Look at me go. Yeah, let's just stop that. Come on. You silly robot. Go out here then. Flying in circles like a madman. I'll just do the next one over. Get all of you in. These should be more than fast enough. misaligned a small amount. I don't like that. To be honest, all of it is a bit misaligned. I know this is not really needed, what I'm doing right now, but I want it to look good. I want to have them across from each other. So that'll be the second port, is what we're using at the moment. Second port. One, second one. That's all that. Ooh, did I forget the power poles? Hopefully that won't become an issue. Okay, we can have the power poles in here. Can we do the same over here? Ooh, I was lucky. What if you start to hear? You pretty much have to be in every one, don't you? And with this build, it should be fine. Might have to do it over here as well. That is also fine, just to get all the power in. Let's get the rest of you hooked up. And the same over here. Yeah, that looks decent enough. That I'm not gonna complain about. That is that power. Now to hook up the rest of the inputs. So you'll go. It's gonna be so good when we hook it up. Because then we've made massive progress in this episode. Pretty much hooking up 2 of the advanced recipes. Making the production a lot easier going forward. Then the outputs will do. You can go on the right side for now. Then the other one go on the left side. And go this way. Same down here. Right side. Just a few more, and then the left side right here. And that I am pretty pleased with as our current setup for producing carbon nanotubes. So let's go in here, gameplay off, and let's hook up all the belts. Let's hope we didn't place it too close. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, we only need 2 inputs, that's easy enough. That's not going to be any problem whatsoever. So we can do 2. Let's see here. You will get some warpers here at the bottom. Warpers just get hundreds, local demand and storage. In case you want to move it somewhere else. I don't think it'll be needed here, but then we have it. Drones, fine. Then we want to output carbon nanotubes and request in our little spiniform stalagmite crystal. So you'll be remote demand. Let's see what happens. That should jump up to about, if all of these go out first, 10,000. If it's the other one far away. Oh, we don't have that much produced yet. Interesting. Oh, this just requires power, that's why. I was like, this one should most definitely be getting some. Now it should go up as soon as we get to the point where I can send one out. And I think depending on the distance to the planet, it requires more power. Let's do that for a second. Yeah, there we go. Let's send one of them out. And now we're bringing in even more. So to hook it up. Good. Belts. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get them all over here. We'll go this way with that one. Then input will go in right here. And this one can be the output again, going into that one. Then here, you'll be an output going into this one. You'll be an input going in right here. And you'll be an... Oh, that got here pretty fast, didn't it? Holy moly, that went quickly. And now we are consuming all of this. Yeah, we have a ton of surplus power. And we have a ton of these being produced. So I think this is a rather decent place to stop. Right now we have things flowing in very nicely. Our power supply is looking extremely good. And yeah, then we'll see what we have to look at in the next episode. Might have to look at some of the new science, because right now we might have to research some more Dyson Sphere stress system. We also have the direct inversion mechanism to work at, which converts mass energy, also known as what's called Dgray receivers, can start to produce protons. And the protons are needed for annihilation sphere, oh sorry, for this one, and to make the university matrix. So a lot of things we'll have to look at in the coming episodes. I'm looking forward to getting to university matrix. Oh wait, and all those things. Let's just get you hooked up. Don't know how that happened. There we are. That was almost bad. But yeah, that will be looking at in the coming episodes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Do comment what you think about this series so far and our current mega builds for new production values. At least things are getting in much quicker than it was before. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Dgray. Do remember to like, subscribe, come join us on Discord. I might have started streaming on Twitch a bit as well. Might start a new series there after this one is over. But yeah, that is all fun and games. So come follow me there. You can find the link on my Discord or on YouTube. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.